Welcome back, guys and girls. Yeah, so we just had another update happen. I'm just obviously loading back in now. We did another update. See what it's 3 cheers for the Wanderers in honour of Fallout 4's latest update. We've added new weapons, apparel, workshops into the Commonwealth. So, okay, I'm guessing this is going to be sort of like a reoccurring theme now. They're going to start adding bits and bobs here and there. So what we'll do is we'll load up the game. We just basically finished, if you're up to date with the series, we basically just lots of sort of like a mini recap. So we ended up dropping Piper as our partner just purely because I had a few issues when I was doing some of the quest lines for the Brotherhood. She kept disliking everything and she ended up turning on me and started shooting at me, and it just seems to happen. So I don't know if it's a glitch or it's supposed to happen or whatnot, but I just thought, it's not really worth it. So I kind of just sent her to go to the Sanctuary, along with pretty much where else. But everyone will just stay basically as a solo on my own as a Wanderer. So that was sort of that happened. And then also we basically followed the quest line of the Brotherhood. So I was umming and ahhing about which way I was going to pick to go. So we ended up taking out the railroad, which was fairly easy, and then we ended up taking out the Institute and blowing it up from inside. So this is kind of now what we're going to call the aftermath. And we're going to see where we go from here, what missions we can pick up, and what else we can do. I don't quite understand why I just got stuck there. So yeah, I haven't really been on chat or on comms in terms of commentary on this game because I just wanted to kind of muck in and get through it. So obviously this now probably is going to be one of the last couple of episodes that I dropped for this game. I am tempted to do the DLCs and such and such. I am tempted to purchase the DLCs and then do them and have them all as extras, and that'll wrap the series completely. Obviously, we've done Minutemen are still fine. We haven't done any of the settlement stuff, which I haven't really dived into this game in terms of like, how you can completely do all your on this. You can do all your travel routes and such. I haven't done any of that. And I do really want to get into the designing my own vault and doing that. So that's going to be an extra episode. So what will probably end up happening is this video is probably going to drop on around about Thursday or Friday. Which will probably be about the 16th, 17th of March, of May, sorry. That's probably going to drop then. So you'll probably catch that then. And that will be like sort of the wrap of this sort of the base series, and then hopefully within the next week or two I'll be able to upload all the DLCs. I'll probably end up trying to do them in a couple of videos. I know obviously Far Harbor is probably going to take more than 2 videos because it's a lot bigger. Nuka World, realistically, I could probably get it done in a couple of days of filming. Obviously recording wise, that's not going to be as much. And then obviously the other DLCs, there's a few smaller ones, and then the other ones are just building ones, which I'll do completely in a separate episode where I'll go and build my own vault and I'll talk you through how I want to do my own vault and such. So that's what's to come. I'm not sure if we've got generally many missions left that we can do on here. I'm going to talk to Preston now and just check this one mission off, and then we'll just see if anything else pops up randomly. I don't think anything else is going to pop up now because we have done the main quest. However, I might try and see if we can go and find Sean and just see what the crack is with Sean, our kid, who obviously is a synth, but I don't know if the Institute actually know he's a synth. So, yeah, maybe we'll go and try and figure that one out. Pain trains, power armor. I just wonder if there's anything here that I can take that will kind of just sort of aid and abet me here. Blacksmith. Well, I'll just leave that for now. I don't know if there's anything. Let's go and talk to Preston.
I rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole Commonwealth behind us. If you've got time, something else has come up. I've gotten word about a settlement that's being targeted by raiders.
Right, so obviously we just got triggered another mission, which even after the main game, it's not showing up as a mission, it should be doing a sec. What we might do is we'll go and do this mission, and then from there we'll go directly to the Brotherhood, and we'll just see if there's any interactions we can do with any of the main characters in the Brotherhood, including Sean or anything like that. So, I mean, I generally don't know if this mission is going to pop up, because normally it just pops up straight away. Let's just go to the Prydwen and oh, the Prydwen's not. Where's the Prydwen? Huh. So let's just find. Where's that gone? Hold on. Yeah, so we've done all of that stuff. So where is the Prydwen? The ship? Because the airport's here. Oh, the Prydwen's there. Okay, there it is. I'll be honest, I couldn't see it, and I nearly had a mini freak out thinking that we've it fudged off. So that's interesting. Yeah, let's just go have a little mooch around here. If it basically, I won't talk through this just in case there's nothing there. And I'll just basically do like fast speed on it. So.
Yes, Sentinel?
What are my responsibilities as a Sentinel?
I need you to set an example for the troops. Collect technology, exterminate abominations of nature, and bring a message of stability to the people of the Commonwealth. Our ideals are what define us, Sentinel. If we can hold on to that, then we will always be victorious. Was there anything else you need to ask?
How can I continue helping the Brotherhood of Steel?
Speak to the crew. I'm certain that they have plenty of missions available, if you're willing to pick up the assignments. Is there anything else?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well. Then I suggest you return to your duties.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating steady.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
All right. I'm aware of your search for the missing recon team. I want that resolved. Do you have anything to report?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I'm worried about him. He's paranoid, unstable.
I'm not surprised. All that time alone must have taken a toll on him.
He's a lost cause. He's turned his back on the Brotherhood.
A broken paladin is of no use to us. Better that he be forgotten.
That's it.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction. This was no easy mission, Sentinel. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
If so, that's a serious security risk.
That's what worries me. If there is a traitor, our entire operation here could be in jeopardy. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
Okay, so we did pick up another mission. I'm just gonna have a little mooch around in here. I'll probably do it at warp speed. It's just so I can see if there's any more missions I can pick up while we're here, so we ain't got to come back.
Brothers and sisters, I will make this brief. I wish only to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication in the defeat of the Institute. Our sacrifices have been great, but thanks to all of you, we stand today in a Commonwealth free from the grip of madmen. Tomorrow always brings another battle, but thanks to all of you, we have won today.
Well,
Ad Victoriam, brothers and sisters.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Well, it appears you got what you wanted, but the Institute's destroyed, and everyone up here thinks you're a hero.
I never asked to be called a hero. I was just doing what I thought was right.
Well, maybe you should take a step back for a moment and analyze what you just did. The fact of the matter is that innocent people died because Elder Maxson had delusions of grandeur. He kept preaching that the Institute was playing God for creating the synths. Well, you know what? Maybe he should take a look in the mirror, because he's the only one that I saw that's been playing God.
Don't you think they needed to answer for their crimes?
Oh, God, now you're starting to sound like Maxson. He really got under your skin, didn't he? You know, I actually convinced myself that you were using Liberty Prime as leverage. That you were hoping for the Institute to surrender. This is the second time I've let the Brotherhood betray me, and I don't intend for there to be a third. I've already told Proctor Ingram that I'm through working on Liberty Prime. I'm going to work on my own projects in peace, so from now on, I suggest we stay out of each other's way. Ad Victoriam, Sentinel.
Fucking hell, she's absolutely pissed with me.
I have some important work to do.
No friendship there. Let's take the fusion core out of here. Let's see, is there anyone else we can talk to? If it might be Proctor Ingram, and then maybe...
So, any other tricks up your sleeve besides making the Institute disappear?
Got anything particular in mind?
If you ask me, I think you've done more than enough. You almost single-handedly finished everything that the Brotherhood came here to do. Even to a curmudgeon like me, that's pretty impressive. Anyway, I'm not here to talk your ear off. Maxson's informed me that you're continuing your tour aboard the Prydwen. So I was hoping you could assist me with a long-term problem. Keeping the Prydwen hovering like this is putting a tremendous strain on the ship's propulsion systems. I can stay ahead of the repairs, and we have plenty of fuel to keep the fusion reaction sustained, but we're short on reactor coolant.
I'll be on the lookout. Don't worry.
Well, you can look all you want. You're not gonna find cans of the stuff laying around the Commonwealth. Here, take this list. It details exactly what you need to make a can of this special coolant. Find the materials, whip some of it up at any of the chemistry stations on the ship, and bring them to me. Pretty simple. If the coolant's good, then I'll even pay you for it, as per our retrieval compensation policy. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Good luck.
Okay, so another little sort of not side mission, but more like a ongoing sort of thing that you can do. So we'll probably have to get our science, well, I don't know if it's science, but our chemistry levels up in order to be able to. Oh, there's my son. Let's just see if he's got a fit to.
Sometimes I feel like people look at me for way too long. I don't like it.
Hey, Sean.
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
I know it's hard to understand. Are you okay, Sean?
I mean, I'll miss them. But if it means everyone else will be safe, as long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm here for you.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
Well, let's just have a little look and see what this says. I'm guessing it's a holotape.
If you are hearing this, then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. And I feel compelled to try anyway. This synth, this boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Okay, so I just wanted to let that little bit run. We're going to jump into doing this. Obviously, the other one is sort of like a miscellaneous one that just is going to keep repeating itself. We'll jump into doing Speak Tonight, Servant Gavel, and we'll kind of crack on with this quick mission. And then after that's probably going to be a wrap. And then eventually we'll jump into the DLC. There's not much else I can do after this. Generally, like, I think this is probably going to be one of the last missions we do. So we'll jump into this, and I'll probably do like a post analysis after. Yeah, we'll probably jump into it after. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this all run out, do this last sort of mission, and then we'll come back to the end, and I'll do like my post sort of view of what I think.
Sergeant Gavel.
Let me guess. Captain Kell sent you?
That's right.
Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Prydwen, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, try to stay out of our way, officer.
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of crayon.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice, sir. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Slightly suspicious, that motherfucker.
That's right. Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. None of us saw anything. Look, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as anyone. What do you want to know?
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. That's all.
You really think the base is that secure?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Tegan, up on the Prydwen. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
Lucia?
Excuse me. Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
That's all, Initiate.
Sir?
Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia. Logistics. What can I do for you, Sentinel?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
You lost some vacuum tubes? How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Teagan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
I don't know, honestly. He's just been distant lately. I'm sorry. It's probably nothing.
That's all for now.
Let me know if you need anything else. Now, where was I?
No luck? I told you it was a waste of time. Listen, I questioned every soldier in this unit. I didn't find anything. You're not going to find anything. If you insist on going through with this, go find some real evidence. You're an officer, and you've got the captain's back. You could search every berth on the Prydwen, and no one would raise a finger to stop you. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
Lucia and Clark.
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted at this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but they'll have it in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
That's all.
May the Institute's fall be a lesson to anyone who puts tampering with humanity.
You've done a heck of a job, Sentinel. At Victoria.
Make it quick.
And apparently 2 add 2 isn't 4, according to the way these are. The shadiness of these motherfuckers, man. So I'm gonna figure out. Obviously, we're gonna figure out what's going on exactly, but I'm guessing. I mean, I've done this before, but I've completely forgot that about this until now. We just unlocked it again. But I'm gonna guess that he's the one letting people come in to steal, and she and him sort of had a thing, and she or he, one of them doesn't feel the same way, and obviously now they're being distant because obviously all the business happening. Why is that thing just walking around? That's so fucking loud. Obviously, when you got the headphones on, all you can hear is that thing just like tromping itself around. It's crazy. It needs to chill out.
You may have liberated the Commonwealth.
disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination. That is all.
People getting a fucking freak on, man.
That's it. Sweet.
That's a cleaner shot. It leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Ha ha ha.
What do you need?
Woo.
2 more schools and... Oh, sorry. Can I help you?
You've been covering for Clark. Why?
What? What are you talking about?
I read your journal, Lucia. I want to know what's going on here.
You what?
Busted.
Clark and I joined the Brotherhood around the same time. He's been my closest friend for years, but since the battle, I feel like I'm losing him.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Prydwen coming in under full vertebrate escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it. Do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes.
Yeah, you bet your ass we're gonna follow him.
I'm worried about him.
No, you know what he be playing and he be doing. bit of a decent, powerful gun, but it's just a bit of a strange one to try and auto aim or use aim. It's a bit weird. Okay, so we've cleared out that a little bit. Let's just follow on this trail. Says Haslem trying to fight that mutated Slim, make it full health again. Sell some of this stuff. I can't remember if this guy's got a family or not. I'm pretty sure he's got like a wife and kids or that, something down here that he's protected, and that's why he keeps stealing the food. I'm 100% sure of it. I vaguely remember. I'm sure we're going to find out in a minute, but... Well, wrong. There's a lot of ghouls down here, man. Holy shit. Not complaining, but it's just a lot more than I thought it would be. Yeah, we're not fudging around with the terminal. Well, I can't go there. Going down. Wait. Holy smokes.
Come on. Give it a try. There, that's it. Now that is it. Easy now. Hang on. I'll get you some more. Huh? Who's there? You. What are you doing down here?
I was following you. You led me right to the missing supplies.
Damn it! I thought I was being careful. Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
Keep what up?
Stealing food. I'm in logistics. No one even questioned me when I took them out of the terminal. I've been bringing them down here at night to feed the ghouls. It's been working. So far.
Of course I'm gonna report this.
I understand, but please, hear me out first. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away. But we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
What did you expect? You knew what the Brotherhood stood for.
But I didn't. Not really. Not until that moment. After the battle. I needed some time to think. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
You did what you felt was right. That's what matters.
No one else will see it that way. Or care. What about the ghouls? What are you gonna do with them?
What do you think we should do?
Just let them be. So long as they stay here, they aren't hurting anyone.
I don't know yet.
It's not easy, is it? And what about me?
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my key card. I'll be up soon.
got it.
Going up. Lower level.
Yes.
So we're almost ready to wrap this episode up and do a little bit of a recap and just go through the game itself. I'm probably just going to let this little tiny bit play out. Then we'll find a nice little ending schematic scene. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm chatting up my ass here. Yeah, we'll find a nice little location to wrap the game, and then that'll be it. That'll be the next ones we'll probably hear will be doing the DLCs. So yeah. So I'll catch you in a minute.
Not right now.
We have work to do here.
They have liberated the Commonwealth. I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. I have some caps for your service. Also, I'd like you to have a piece of armor from my personal collection. Wear it well, Sentinel. There is another matter we need to discuss. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him. Sentinel?
Real lesson to anyone who risks tampering with our humanity.
Right, so let me just fast travel somewhere. I'm almost at an hour of recording, which is kind of crazy. I'm just going to fast travel somewhere that I'll go to outside the vault. We started where we finished where we started. Yeah, so recapping sort of playing this game is I've enjoyed every moment of playing this game. I played it since basically haven't played this game since it came out in I think it was 2014 or something along them lines, and I've absolutely loved playing it, getting back up to speed, playing it all again. Obviously then getting all the updates and all that stuff like that with the new graphics and the new things that have been added, new settlements, all that kind of goodness. We have got the DLCs to come, which will be fun to play. Obviously, we'll dive into them, be like a side mini-series. This is all on playlist, by the way, so if you're jumping in on the last episode, if you want to go back and watch it from the beginning, please feel free. It'll be under Fallout 4. When we do the DLCs, they'll be the same. So if I do one for Nuka World, it'll be a Nuka World DLC. It'll be in a separate playlist. And if I do the Far Harbor one or whatever, it'll be under a separate playlist. if I do jump into building my own vault and all that stuff, that'll just be a completely standalone episode. It will probably fall into the Fallout 4 playlist, but it won't be as in like in the timeline of each episode sort of thing like we have done up until this point. But yeah, I generally enjoyed playing this. I'm looking at playing Fallout 76 with a couple of my buddies, maybe one of them, and if not, we can sort of figure out how to get online and do all that kind of thing. We maybe do a mini-series to see how that. I haven't played Fallout 76 since that dropped either, and when it dropped, obviously there was so many issues with it. It was not a good game. It was so buggy. There was just a lot of problems with it. But I have heard that they've completely overturned the whole of that thing. It's now a lot better. So I'm willing to kind of overlook that and give it a chance and start it as I've never played it. So, and in terms of this game, we did choose the Brotherhood quest line at the end and decided to go with them. And you can obviously choose to go with the Institute or the Railroad, or the Minutemen. There's 4 options virtually, but I personally decided to go with the Brotherhood just purely because I like the army style of it, but obviously I know that obviously the morals are a bit conflicting over all. If you look at all the sides of the puzzle, the Institute, obviously I was never going to side with them. I don't think I've ever played this game where I've decided to side with the Institute. It's normally been the Minutemen and the Railroad, or the Minutemen and the Brotherhood of Steel. Obviously, there's a lot of things we have missed out in this game, a lot of things we haven't done, a lot of quest lines that we didn't do, a lot of exploring where I would have liked to have gone and just got little extra bits here and there, gone and done all the secrets and stuff. But again, it's one of them ones where I'm trying to just basically do it along most of the main storyline, because otherwise then you start getting dragged into doing a complete game, which can take up to 70 plus hours if you're going to go full in, which I have no issue with it. It's long for people to be watching. I was trying to keep the episodes to about half an hour an episode, but obviously we've now kind of rocked up. This last one is obviously going to drop. It's going to be about an hour. The last 3 before this were around about half an hour to 45 to 50 minutes. So we are almost at about an hour's recording here. Just for this last episode, obviously there's only a few edits I can make into it. Well, I just wanted to do that last little mission. Obviously another one pops up about killing Virgil. I probably won't do that because I think there's a quest line where you can save Virgil. I'm sure of it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to double check that. So yeah, the next thing you'll probably see is going to be the next thing you're probably going to see from me is going to be the DLC. So it's more likely going to be Far Harbor, or maybe Nuka World first, just because Nuka World's a tiny bit smaller and it's probably more of a bite-sized sort of DLC. Even though there's a lot to it, it's probably a bit shorter than Far Harbor. Far Harbor's probably a lot more intense in terms of new location, new animals, a lot of other things to explore, and a lot of stuff going on. So that's probably what's going to happen after. Probably what's going to happen next. I don't know when I'm going to start on that. It might be in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to look at another game to start probably this weekend, because by the time you've seen this episode now, this will drop probably Thursday or Friday. So I'm probably looking to start a game and have that uploaded and ready for the weekend. I have no idea what I'm going to pick. Obviously, I started off with Days Gone, which is still one of my favourite games to play today. And obviously Fallout is one of my other favourite games. I really wanted to do Skyrim, but again, I just don't know if I've got the patience to pick it right now, because I've just done 2 long games back to back. I really want to pick something just a little bit as entertaining and as thrilling, but shorter. So in your comments below, drop me a comment. I probably might have started something by then, but I'm also looking for games to play after the next one. So any suggestions, things that you want to see. Obviously, I'm still growing my channel. I've only got about 4 subscribers, which I'm not ashamed to say. I've dropped probably about 100 videos almost, and it's going to take a good chunk of time for me to get a good following. Obviously, I'm still figuring out how I want to be as a gamer in terms of presenting myself to you, the audience. I obviously enjoy it, so that's why I'm doing it. Obviously, if it doesn't come with anything, it doesn't really matter to me, because I've still enjoyed doing it. So what's next is obviously picking the next game, starting it towards this weekend. At some point, we are going to jump into Fallout 76. That might just be a one-on-one ones where we'll that will probably be an in-game audio thing as well. So, like, obviously, bar the quest lines and stuff, it'll be a lot of dialogue between me and my friend, or whatever. That will be something that just goes on live, recorded like that. So that's probably going to be a bit of a different sort of twist on a series, because normally I'll basically record. Certain parts I won't talk, so I can cut and edit those parts if they need to be, like when you get the cutscenes and so on. So you just don't have any. It's more seamless. But obviously, when we play Fallout 76, it's probably going to be a start from the beginning because it's almost like a new game for me. Because I remember bits of it, but apparently a lot of it has changed now. Apparently, there's NPCs and such. So it'd be interesting to dive into that, see how far we can get in that, and whatever. But obviously, when I start the next game, I'm going to pick it probably over the next day or two. I have a lot of gardening stuff to do, and then we can start the foundations for the shed to be built, which is obviously where we're going to end up having all of our gaming stuff. So I'm excited for that to start. Don't know if it's going to be finished by this year because obviously I've got a lot of other things that are going on. But yeah, that's kind of where we're up to. I do have another channel. I haven't really mentioned any of my other channels in this. That one's predominantly just it started off as just a Pokemon channel, but it is sort of evolving into something more. I have posted a few football videos on there. I've done really, really well. I did go to a few football games, and I'm planning to do the same thing again next year. Pick quite a few games to go to. Maybe hopefully do one a month, and then sort of have that as like a series on there and just see how that does. But this one is going to be strictly just for playing PlayStation or maybe eventually into PC games in the future. So yeah, drop me a like, drop me a comment. Any criticism is good, negative or positive. I'm trying to learn, so obviously you, the audience, know what you want to see. Just let me know what games you want to see play, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. I'm happy to take it all on board. So that is probably going to wrap this series. And obviously, like I said, the next thing you'll see will be the DLC. So, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, drop me a comment, and I'll catch you in the DLC in the next one. Peace.